Chelsea
for life.
Chelsea
For life.
You still get mind dey shout for life
Yes now.
after giving away your lead to Brentford.
Shit happens. Shit happens.
Chelsea 2 Brentford 2 Chelsea 2. What went wrong?
The lineup went wrong.
It was Chelsea players on the pitch now.
Yes, Ato na player.
Yeah, he's a Chelsea player.
He's a Chelsea player. That doesn't make him a footballer. All those guys na rubbish, Jare.
Where's he gonna make the rubbish? This was the signing you were telling when Chelsea signed them during the transfer window. Hato, Benito, what is his name again? Greatens.
That Benito, I don't even see him for pitch. Throughout first half, I don't see the guy.
Say he enter pitch, Tombo boy.
I don't even understand. Maybe they give him a Brentford jersey. So all those guys, they are not. How will I put it? They are not that. They are not there yet. They are players you just introduce to see off the game, not the player you put in the startup.
Talking about the lineup, did you think that your coach Enzo Maresca got his selections wrong from the first half starts?
That's what I've been saying now. It is a wrong. Like you have Gusto and James. Why not play one of them? Then okay, we know we have Champions League game. Then the second person can maybe start in the.
Right back.
Yes, that is next match. Instead of playing Fofana as a number 2, with you playing Fofana means that place is dead already. Going forward, Fofana will not go forward. He's a central back. You don't gamble. If you want to gamble during the Carling Cup, not in a Premier League. Imagine losing 2 points at this point in time.
But you are still unbeaten.
It's better to lose than to draw. We have lost 4 points this season already, and Arsenal lost a game and they lost 3 points. So playing draw, just like when Arsenal will tell you they play invisible with a lot of draws.
But they won the league.
Yeah, thank God they won the league. If they didn't win the league, then the unbeaten is as good as being useless. So being unbeaten is not something to celebrate. Manchester City still has the highest points in the Premier League. We had Liverpool with 99 points, and yet they did not win the league. So what are we talking about? It's not about you playing unbeaten. Win games when you are supposed to win games. This is the kind of game, if the coach did not gamble, this is the kind of game you are supposed to win easily.
Let's look into your game. Like you said, the coach got his lineup wrong. Then in the second half, he introduced 3 players, brought in Cucurella, James, and Kopama, which we saw their contribution. They improved your game. Kopama, how was his performance today?
He's fine as usual. Agbabola is the kind of player that you can always rely on. Although he missed 2 chances, 2 very important chances, but you can't hold him responsible for that. So he is a very, very good player. And today it shows why he's the Chelsea main man. He
seems he picked a knock today. Going forward, do you think that he will be a very big miss, considering the type of contribution he had into the game when he came in?
I pray the injury is not that serious. I think that actually affected the overall play. It's part of what led to the equalizer. Because after that knock, Palmer is no longer in the game again. So if you notice, it's just as if we are playing one man down. The pressure is now on us, and I just pray the injury is not serious.
Let's look into your second goal. Your player, who has been one of your best players so far, Caicedo, scored a very nice goal at a time that I thought that Chelsea is going to pick up 3 points. Then you collapsed. How was Caicedo's performance as well?
Although he was a bit too aggressive in the first half, because it's normal for every human being when others are not supporting. It's a game of 11 players. Then you have the likes of Ato, you have the likes of Fofana, and that useless Gittins. I don't know where they go see that guy from. Then we have Gittins, we have Bonaveta, what is his name?
Bonete.
It's just as if we are playing with 6 men against 11 in the first half. So those guys are as good as even Ato that plays right back. Imagine you put Gittins and Ato on the same flank. That place is as good as dead. So Caicedo have to overwork himself. But I'm even happy he didn't actually pick up a red card. So he played where he scored a very fantastic goal, which would have actually been the winner, but it didn't just go our way.
Levi Colwill has got injured just before the season started.
Yeah.
So I want to ask you, do you think that Chelsea is missing the caliber of player that he is? Do you think that you are missing him in that lineup?
Defensively, right from last season, we are not that good when it comes to defense. But him going on injury, it still has a very, 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 very big impact in our style of play. If you look at Tosin, sometimes you wonder how Tosin becomes a footballer. Yes, but my thought is maybe it's due to the partnership, communication between the two centre back, because if there are sometimes they are supposed to close marking. Tosin will not. The Fulham game last time, where that guy caught him,
Josh King.
yes, and score. Similar things also happens today. When you are supposed to close marking, you are not closing marking. You are communicating with your partner, and before you see it, they have shoots. The ball even pass under your leg. So
almost similar goal that Josh King scored.
Yes. So Colwill, we are not expecting anything again this season from Colwill. Yes, we are not expecting anything. Same thing happens to Fofana. I think our medical team have a lot to do. Now, Palmer, even James is not someone that you can keep playing. The medical teams are not trying. They are not trying. Before, we have good, when we have this Carnival, what is that name? During that time, we have good medical team. Even when Hazard, they will bully Hazard, play Hazard, we still continue the game. But now, we now have players that use 6 months, that use the whole season. Look at Fofana. Fofana will go as if he went on a summer holiday. I'm throwing him back whenever he feels like, oh, these people don't miss me. So that is the problem we are facing. So Colwill is a great miss, and we are not expecting anything. As far as this Chelsea medical team are concerned, they will not do any magic. So we should just make do of what we have.
Talking about that, your defense, I'm still on your defense. You considered the last minute goal against Brenford in the extra time. We expected that Chelsea, with players like Chalobah and Tosin, who have that height and also good on set pieces, we expect them to defend set pieces when it comes to throwing like this. But we saw Chelsea struggling with set pieces game against Brentford, although we know that Brentford are good on set pieces. Do you think that Chelsea are lacking experience on that midfield, on that defense line?
The goal is not the fault of the central back.
But they should have nodded it out.
Not be everything you go pull it.
Why you know?
If you even pull it.
When I see the play ball, that's how they not ball out now.
You made a pursue for academy. Now many times you go try. See, if you look at the game, those guys are also like trying to score. So it's a 50-50 chance. It's a 50-50 chance. Not that they not actually. If you look at the ball, it's fault of Garnacho. He didn't mark. He lost his man in the build-up. So losing your man in that kind of position, you can't just blame the defense. Defensive work is overall is a work of every player. A collective effort. That's why you see the striker coming back to help. So during that type of set piece, you can't just put the blame on the defender. Someone actually lost his man, which led to the goal.
Let also you are just like you've talked about Garnacho. He came in and I think about 15 minutes into the pitch, the man that came from Manchester United to Chelsea. How was his performance today?
He played well. Although I was expecting him to be more direct during the game. That sometimes you don't need to cross. You don't. Sometimes when the game is looking tough, you don't play to tactics again. We have 3 minutes to go. We are crossing, so you have to be direct. You have to have that confidence he had at Man U. So it's not about playing according to the pattern. It's not a must to pass to Palmer. Yeah, if you can do it on your own. With Garnacho now, I believe I will be a little at ease, because that Gittins will be after all that is a bench from Nigeria. I go make sure say for a bad they go do am.
Who go deliver that to him?
They go do seat best, put am. We go just ship am to England. That guy dey useless. So I believe with Garnacho now, I can have a little form of comfort.
So moving forward, Chelsea are currently 8 points. I think they are third on the
We are
table.
fifth on the table.
Fifth on the table as it stands. So currently fifth on the table. We are in the race to win Premier League or Champions League this season, like you people said earlier. So are you not in the title race this season?
We are always in the title race.
So what I'm saying is, what must Chelsea improve as it stands, as the season progresses? What must they improve?
We don't need to improve anything. We just have to like get our tactics right, get our first 11 right. This again, you are supposed to win right on the first half. So it's not about bringing new players now. And with the kind of defense we have, we just have to now rely on our strength. We know defensively we are not that good. So, but we have to rely on what we have.
Ja Pedro, your man, he was one of your best players during the Club World Cup, and we also saw what he has done in the last 3 games. Today, he was nowhere to be found. What was wrong with Ja Pedro?
He was somewhere to be found. In the first half, the guy actually played well. He played well in the first half. I think he's one of the few players that actually have a good game in the first half. Himself and Neto in the first half. But the rest are not complementing their efforts. I think that is what actually happened. And this is the kind of team that are compacted when it comes to defense. So I don't expect much from him. Not every day you could see the guy for ball.
Before you go, your next game is against Bayern in the Champions League on Wednesday. And today, Bayern Munich defeated SV Hamburger 5-0 going into Bayern's game. Bayern has been hot. 3 winnings in 3 matches. Do you think that Chelsea is going to cause an upset at Allianz Arena?
I don't talk that in again. I'll not be underdog now. Why go say upset?
But as it stands, the odd will definitely favor Bayern Munich ahead of Chelsea.
Slightly.
It's not slightly.
Do you know that 5 goals they scored today, just like 1 goal in the Premier League?
Okay.
They didn't play a team like Brentford now. You say they play hamburger, what do you call it?
SV Hamburger.
Burger. Just look at what you said, burger. No, now we are not underdogs. We are going there to play. I think that is the fear of Maresca that led to today's draw. We don't need it. We are a big team. You should play as Chelsea. You should stop doing gamble that you bench key players because they have a game against Bayern Munich. No, we want all the points. We want all the wins. So Bayern Munich is just one of the games.
So how does it feel to miss out on the opportunity to go top of the Premier League pending to Liverpool's game? How does it feel?
It doesn't feel anything. Not be today we don't miss out. Last season, you remember there was a time we just need to win.
When Everton held you,
Everton, then there's a team that we also played on. Then from there, so we are used to it. The league, we just need consistency actually. But even top 4 is also a good position. But we should just continue playing as that big team. We should remove this fear that we have a midweek game. Face the one you have currently, because there will always be big game. Now we are not playing the likes of Real Betis or Genk. What did those we met at the Conference League? We are not in the Champions League, so there will definitely be big games. So you can't keep doing gambling. Can't keep gambling your first 11 just because you have a big game. No, you should play the game. Play as a big team. That is why we depth is very important. So these are Ato and the rest. They just need to up their game because going to the season is still very, very, very long and it's pregnant. We don't know what it will give birth to.
Your striker that you bought in during the transfer window, Delap, is currently out. He might be out for 2 months. So I'm asking you, do you think that at this juncture Chelsea are missing Jackson?
Yes, I as a person I miss Jackson. I don't know about the team, but I miss Jackson. It's not that Jackson will do wonder. Like today, I'm not saying go do wonder. But at least there will be that confidence that we at least have a striker in the team. So we miss Jackson, but like I said, the rate at which our players are now being the rate at which they are being sidelined. Injury and the like is very, very alarming, and we can't just continue like that. They should fix the medical department.
It's all right.